What's up, guys? We are here at week 21. How are you guys doing? How are y'all doing? And so we're about to get into the updates. So, highlights this week: baby kicks. So soon, other people may be able to feel your baby move by putting a hand on your belly. Your baby's initial fluttering movements will turn into full-fledged kicks and nudges. It says hiring a doula. A doula is a trained labor and birth assistant who can support you during your baby's birth. And if you're wanting to have one, start interviewing candidates soon. Swimming during pregnancy is one of the best exercises for expecting mothers. It's low impact and gentle on your body and can help ease pregnancy aches and pains as your belly gets bigger. It's extra nice to float weightless in the water. So just some quick highlights. Baby kicks, I have been feeling them more. Flutters, I should say, still more flutteries, but they are starting to feel a little stronger. So I'm really excited to start feeling the full-on kicks. I've thought about looking into doulas, but haven't really committed to a search. I have a couple of friends that I know that are doulas, so I would love to pick their brains and possibly ask one to be that for me, but we'll see. More to come on that. And swimming, I haven't gone swimming yet, but my gym has a pool and I think it's heated, so I've considered it. I know you can't really do hot tubs, but at least a warm pool or warmer pool would be nice. So maybe I'll consider doing that. I just don't know if I have a swimsuit that might fit me. I have to try on some of my swimsuits. So anyways, maybe I'll go do some swimming at my gym. I still have been working out though, guys. Not consistently, so maybe 2 or 3 days a week, but y'all see me running in the vlogs, and I've been doing some at home like light HIIT workouts. So still trying to get exercise in and being active as much as possible when I'm not too tired, which I'm exhausted. I was traveling this week for work, so pretty tired. Let's see. Some additional baby updates at 21 weeks. Says your baby's taste buds. Your baby has working taste buds and can taste what you eat when they swallow your amniotic fluid. Your baby's sucking reflex is also starting to develop, and your baby can suck their thumb. You may have seen this on an ultrasound. He doesn't appear to be a thumb sucker, so we didn't see any of that on the ultrasound. However, he did have his hand near his face a lot, so it's like always near his face. So maybe he will, or he may be doing some thumb sucking in there. We just didn't get to catch it. Your baby's skin says smooth, gorgeous skin is in your baby's future, but for now, the skin is wrinkled and translucent. It appears red because of visible blood vessels. So that's a little bit of update on baby. It says your baby is about the size of a carrot, 10.7 inches head to toe, and weighs about 14 ounces. All right, that's interesting. So pregnancy symptoms during week 21. Varicose veins. It says you're more prone to varicose veins now, and it's more veins are increasing pressure on your veins in your legs. That's due to higher progesterone levels and gaining weight. So it says wearing compression socks can help by increasing the blood flow from your legs. Also, bleeding gums, clumsiness, Braxton Hicks contractions, heartburn, and weight gain. Bleeding gums have happened. I have noticed that when I'm brushing my teeth, I think my gums are just a little bit more sensitive. I don't believe it's excessive. It's just like here and there, and it's not every day. So far, I think my teeth or my gums are in safe condition. But I do see, a dentist, so I should be fine. Clumsiness. I haven't really noticed specific clumsiness in my daily day to day. But I do know that I'm not able to do quite as much as I was doing before pregnancy. I learned that just messing around with Jay. So just some things that I feel like I've always been able to do balance wise, not the greatest right now. Braxton Hicks contractions. I don't believe I've had any, but I have had some like really random sharp pain in my lower abdomen on the left side of my body, and it just is like a shooting pain. It comes and then it goes like just as quickly, but it almost feels like, it doesn't feel like a contraction, which I believe is more so just like a cramp, like a period or cycle cramp. But here's the thing, when you're pregnant for the first time, they ask you all of these things like, have you felt baby kicks? Have you felt contractions? And I'm like, am I supposed to know what all this stuff feels like? Because I really don't. So again, maybe I've felt something. They said Braxton Hicks contractions are common to start feeling early on, or to start happening early on, but typically pregnant women will not notice them until you get a little closer to your due date, and then they kind of start to feel more like pre-labor contractions. But again, do I know what that's supposed to feel like? No. Have I just heard that they feel like cycle or period cramps? And of course, they would be a little bit more intense as you get closer to, that labor, preterm labor and things. So, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I've had any. Nothing that has been alarming. Even the little sharp pain, I think that's more of I think it's that ligament pain that just is common in pregnancy. But it's like a really sharp, quick pain, and then it goes away. Heartburn. I haven't noticed heartburn. Again, it's one of those things that I eat a lot of spicy food anyways. I've always been a big spicy food eater, and I've never experienced like heartburn, I don't believe. So not really anything that I can tell a difference in how I'm, in getting heartburn or not. But I know they say that starts to change, the closer you get. And also, I've heard that when your baby has a lot of hair, you can experience heartburn as well. So I don't know if maybe the hair is still developing, and I don't know. I haven't had a lot of heartburn, or at least I haven't noticed it. So yeah. And then weight gain. Yes, so I have noticed weight gain, of course. I think I've gained about 10 pounds at 21 weeks, which is about on target for like the higher end for where I started in my height. I think the recommendation is for me to gain between like 15 and 25 pounds. Now, I'm definitely going to probably surpass 15 pounds. Maybe even a little over 25 pounds. I don't want to, but obviously, I'm growing a baby, and I can cross that bridge when I get there. I don't want to go too crazy. I'm still being mindful of, what I'm eating and staying active, so I can try to, stay healthy throughout this pregnancy. But I'm also not like depriving myself if I'm hungry. I'm eating balanced meals. So if I gain weight, y'all, I'm just going to be, doing it for the baby. So I'm not too stressed out about it. It is a little different seeing myself gain weight because I've never been this big, and I'm not used to seeing myself this big. So it's taking some adjustment and like mindset changing to know that like, hey, you're not fat, you're pregnant. And it's like a different thing that I'm sure other women who have been pregnant or have experienced this, or they are pregnant and they're experiencing this as well. It's just kind of like a mind trick that you kind of have to tell yourself, because it's for your baby. So in that case, yes, weight gain has happened, but I don't feel that it's excessive at this point. and I am still staying active. So that's pretty much all that they have here on the update on the website. Now, some things I've noticed is, if you can tell, like, I feel like I'm getting out of breath when I'm talking. And I think that's pretty common too. I just feel like it takes a lot more to like talk than it would be if I weren't pregnant. It's happened a couple of times, specifically like in meetings when I'm doing, talks with my clients and stuff. I just feel like I'm running out of breath a little bit, and I have to kind of pause to like take a deep breath, which, if you know me well, I can be a talker. So that's not something I'm used to. So that's been kind of something I've had to remind myself to like take a deep breath even now. Let's see what else has been going on. Oh, just dry skin, excessive dry skin. Same, I think I talked about this last week, but like in my breast area, it's been very annoying and itchy and uncomfortable. I think that's pretty much it. Just kind of the same things going on, nothing really crazy. Been a little more tired, but again, I think that's probably because of the travel I did this week for work. Baby boy took his first plane ride, but of course he was nice and protected. So that was kind of cool to document. So if you're not caught up with our Vlogmas, make sure you're checking into those, because we're posting every single day in December. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update for week 21. And I will give you the belly shot and see you guys back here next week for week 22. Thanks, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.